Hey guys, and welcome to Let's Play Dungeons of Dredmor. This is probably gonna be the first episode. I'm not really sure because I put another episode already, but I wanted to go through the tutorials to this game to kind of show you guys, show those who don't know much or anything about the game, just kind of the basic stuff so that you're not completely lost if you do decide to watch the series. So, the movement, default key bindings are turned off. So basically that's just all the customizations and stuff. They're not going to be in the tutorials, you customize later. Yeah, the point of the game is not to necessarily beat the game, which is very difficult, especially for playing on going rogue. Hardest difficulty. Yeah, that's how this is gonna go. Like on my one playthrough, I'm doing exceptionally well, I think. Doing moderation, medium difficulty, but rogue is so much harder, especially with randomized stats. Randomized, yeah, anyway. So, how to move, basically with WASD. You can also use arrow keys to move. Suits are fancy, lefty or righty, is probably tough in education. Proceed through small one section. As I said, first episode, second episode, depending on how I decide to put these up, I have no idea. So, well, it says your customizations don't take place, but actually, anyway, normally you can click to move if you prefer to do it that way. I know, so I turned that off in private edition. Anyway, it's the first tutorial. So, yes.
That's what I wanted. So yeah, as I said, it's turn-based combat RPG, dungeon crawler, roguelike, whatever you want to call it. One or two of those terms probably fits the game well enough. So these are Diggles. These are kind of the Goombas of the game. They're very common enemies. They go through many different iterations. By default, you just click on them to attack them because I have the one custom feature. I can also hit walk in his direction to attack him. But more apply combat skills and magic for Diggle warriors. Okay, basically, that's just telling you about how to use skills. You right click on the skill that you want to use in your skill bar here, and then right click again to use it. Yeah. So just go up here, use it. This particular attack attacks every enemy in a 3x3 radius around you, which is actually pretty nice. And then this particular, certain skills either use magic, or mana, which is obviously this bar here, or they have a cooldown, which this one does. It takes 13 turns to be able to use the skill again. The best way to utilize this is to let them surround you like this, and then use it to attack them all at once. And then unfortunately I killed them. There we go. So those are the skills. Killing a Diggle should be an whole lot by now. It's pulling everywhere, bless your little heart. It's one of my favorite quotes in the tutorial section. This game is really, I don't know why, this game just has such a charm to it. Anyway, let's talk about how you can regain health by just waiting around. You can walk around or the space key to wait, or you can eat food. You can, when you pick items up, also you can either put it in your inventory, you can put it in your skill bar, or if it's on the ground, you hold shift and click. It'll automatically go to your bar, and then when your bar down here is full, it'll start filtering into your inventory. And then just right click on it to eat it. I'm gonna kill the other table. I like to keep my inventory on the screen, so that's just how I play the game. This is the big one. This is a big one for. What? What? There he is. He's hiding. Get out of here. Stupid thing. No? There's that one. And then, this is one of the interesting features of the game, is kind of the what am I trying to say? The trial and error sort of approach that they take to these things. They have a lot of different your backpack, yeah, that's inventory. So basically enough just sort stuff. You can hit the sort button to automatically sort everything you have into it just sorts it a certain way. I think it goes like weapons and then armor and then potions, food, drinks, something like that. Right click potions or whatever to use it, and then which is actually a potion or a poison, but that's okay. That would probably kill you if you're actually playing the game. There are a lot of different types of armor and weapons, particularly weapons. There's like 5 different types of weapons that go just in your 2. There's like 6 even, 6 different. So, there's just a lot to this game. Character panel is another thing that I typically like to keep open up, but it's kind of convenient. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Explanation here. Bottom panel, 2 type statistics, primary attributes, which are these 6 on the left, and then secondary attributes, which are these 6 here, I think. And those are basically your base stats, kind of like in Fallout, your special stats. They don't directly affect your performance, but they calculate your secondary statistics. And pretty much each of these is calculated from 2 of these. There's a lot of different stuff. It's not necessary to know what every single stat does. But I mean, it certainly would help if you do, but you don't need to. So that was the whole purpose of the base. Choose swords and axes, just like my character. So there's a sword. Just do it. Can't do that. There's a lot of different types of, a lot of different classifications of equipment and weapons. There are swords, axes, maces, daggers, polearms, shields. Well, those 5 are basically the 5 basic types of weapons. You can also have shields. You can have orbs and books that give you passive upgrades to your stats. There's traffic cones. Any good game. Games need traffic cones. There's a lot of different stuff. Let me explain the rest of these weapon slots. This is for amulets, your chest plate, your chest armor, belt, pants, shoes. You have 2 ring slots, a bow slot, and then a crossbow slot. Crossbow will be explained with the different stuff. Yeah, this one actually. Sorry, water. You put it in this tutorial of your crossbows. It's basically your long range weapon. This is pretty simple swings, right? You need bolts to use a crossbow. There are so many different, just bolts alone, there are so many different types of bolts, it's insane. A separate slot for crossbows, so you can have 2 weapons and a crossbow. It seems kind of convenient to use logically, but that's okay. They gave us these weapons, but that's why I'm starting to use these poison ones that we started with. Simple enough. So charming lava. Also throwing. There's a lot of different types of things as well. Yeah, bombs, all kinds. Pretty much anything. You can think of mushrooms. In some cases. They work the same way as bolts, except obviously you don't need a crossbow to use it. Solved. There's a lot of different attack types and defense types as well. Yeah. There's like thermal and permanent. You know, a lot of them have like more complicated things just because of burliness, sagacity, and catchiness are actually easy. It's just how I'm just really using it. This shows, this random dashing increases your farts. And then you don't actually get the start of the tutorial. To beat this one, as far as I'm concerned, you actually have to use, like, other stuff. Anyway. And then, of course, there's potions also. Not different types of potions. Invisibility, I think that's pretty obvious. And self-explanatory. So over here it shows your buffs, which can be pretty much anything. Buffs or debuffs also. There are certain enemies, for example, cast debuffs on you. This ability potion goes off as soon as you attack. This is a tear potion. I believe gives you electric attack and electric defense, as you can see up here. I'll take or pop. Yep. You +2 electric damage and then +6 electric resistance. So take out this electric attack. And the universally useful potion is for the self-explanatory. The food that you eat doesn't heal you automatically. It basically it fills you up for certain turns. Every turn that you're filled up, you get an additional point of health. But the potions of healing obviously just heal you automatically. So that's, I think, is pretty much the only way. The skills and stuff is the only like ingestible way to heal yourself. So now we get into spells. Like I was saying, spells. These, of course, use mana as opposed to being set on a timer. This is a teleportation spell. It's something very often which I usually don't. Just need to find one who actually has this. Yeah, I don't actually know what skill tree it's found in. To fill up your mana, you drink similarly to how you eat food to restore your health. So that's not magic. It's just because it's not actually magic. You can just drop it. So I'll just say to do instructions. There we go. Problem solved. And also, what's fun to do, I also did. This is actually I have this exact spell in the current single player. Is that basically you can, it's very effectively combine your magic elements in order to create very effective characters. By doing this, you basically have permanent electric attack and defense, and even additional strength for 5 times instead. That's pretty good. Well, it does your command as long as it's effective. That's all the tutorials I did. That's pretty much the gist of the game. The most simple stuff is take so long to explain every single aspect of this game, because it's, like I said, it's a very complicated game. It's a lot of fun. You don't necessarily need to know everything about the game in order to play it efficiently. Obviously, just like me. Usually, if going as like a warrior type character is usually a pretty safe bet, because you don't have to worry about different potions, mushrooms, wands, tinkering, traps, all that stuff. It is something you want to get into, which is kind of a serious move if you're trying to experience the game. You need a full experience, but I think that's good for this video. I just combined with the other. So yeah, anyway, see you guys later.